Hello everyone, this is going to be a comparison video between oh sorry about that, that's my dad telling Fraser off. This is going to be a comparison video between a 2000s SMC made fan versus an Xpelair Taurus fan. So let's start off with functionality. Both fans have 3 speeds and they can both oscillate. However, the way you expect the oscillation is different and is easier to do on the SMC. But both these fans, so that's 1 point for the Taurus and 2 points for the SMC. The next test is how freely you can move the heads. Not only was the Xpelair Taurus' head ever so slightly easier to move, but the SMC made fan made a horrible clicking sound when you moved the head. So I'm giving that to the Taurus, making each fan's draw 2 points each. For blade pitch, that's the blade pitch on the SMC. And that's the blade pitch on the Taurus. That's actually, the SMC made fan has the better blade pitch, so I'm giving that point to the SMC made fan. Now let's talk about design. The SMC made fan is very basic looking. It is plain white in colour, with shades of grey and black for the controls. The blades are grey with a slight hint of blue in them. However, the badge has got a nice waving pattern in it. From the side profile, very basic looking fan. And from the back, also pretty basic looking. However, I do like the flower design on the back of SMC made fans motor housings. Now, I'm not going to take the motor housings off in this video because it's too much work, especially on the Taurus, but yeah, I always know that the Taurus has a better made motor housing. From the other side, also very basic looking. Now let's move on to the Taurus. Also the manufacturers, this is a CD, this is Xpelair. Let's move on to the Taurus now. The Taurus has a very interesting rectangular shape design. It's not a full rectangle. For safety, I can get my finger through that easily. Same with the SMC. The fan has an interesting design, unlike any other design you've ever seen. Also, these fans are known for being very tall. The T16s are massive. Here's the side profile. It is a very interesting looking fan. And here's the back profile. Again, it's very interesting looking. Now we're going to adjust each fan to see which one tilts further. Now, do bear in mind that this knob is seized on the Taurus. However, this does not affect it from being tilted. So let's tilt it up first. Let's tilt it down first. That is how far you can tilt the Taurus down. This is how far you can tilt it up. As you can see, it tilts very far back, making it suitable for wall mounting. For the SMC, this is how far it tilts down. Not very far down at all. This fan tilts, and that's how far it tilts up. However, if you remove that screw, it can tilt further. Also, the head does not stay in position if you don't do up the dial, which can be a bit annoying. So therefore, I'm giving that to the Taurus. I'm giving the tilt adjustment to the Taurus. Giving that a point. This is the base of the SMC made fan. As you can see, the model number of this particular fan is STF12D desk/wall fan, 220 volts, 240 volts, 50 hertz. These fans actually have a typo on the wattage, believe it or not. The CDs do. The 2000 CDs do, anyways. This fan is actually 45 watts. I measured the wattage of this fan. It's actually 45 watts. This price must be earth disputed by CD. And no, that is not update code. However, wattage does not affect the fan's performance, as you'll see here. Also, I know it's not build quality time yet, but the base on this fan is cheap and nasty. To wall mount an SMC made fan, you've got these two nice hooks. Now, I prefer this key-shaped hook over what is on the Taurus. Therefore, wall mounting, I'm giving it to the SMC made fan. This is the underneath of the Taurus. But wait, haven't you guys noticed an issue already? That's right, the information is the other way round, but we'll come to that in a minute. Anyways, let's get on to other things here. Wall mounting, this is what I was saying about Tauruses not having the best wall mounting. I'm not for wall mounting, because these doesn't have the key hole shaped hooks, and these can easily slide off the wall at any moment and therefore damaging the fan, even though these fans are very robust. Also, the build quality of the Taurus is much better. There is no bending plastic. It is easily one of the most robust fans in my collection. More robust than the Pifco, or as robust as the Pifco, and that's saying something. And it just tilts over because the head is at an angle. So for build quality, the Taurus scored a point. On that, even though the build, I'm not going to give it a point yet, because I'm going to have to do the full build quality test. But yeah. Anyways, now I'm going to move on to information about this phone. This is the information of the Taurus. It is 240 volts, 50 hertz, 50 watts. So that is twice the power of the CD. Actually, 10 times more the power, even though it's actually 45 watts, so it's 5 times more the power. 50, don't know what the N degree symbol means, and it's made in Spain. However, I am more than 100% certain that the CD SMC made fans and all SMC made fans are made in China. Also, I forgot to tell you that these feet are much better than the CDs. The little I've lost two of the feet for the CD already, which is just saying how cheap these fans are, that SMC made fans are, really. These are screwed on. However, some of them have gone hard because of age. I'm guessing this fan was subjected to a classroom or a garage, because it's got all paint. It did used to have paint splatters on the back of it here. And I see some like burn marks, and actually I think so maybe this was used in the garage. But yeah. Now we're going to move on to the build quality. Overall, the Xpelair Taurus wins for build quality, giving it a point. Giving it some points, I mean. Now for handles. The Taurus wins because it has a more ergonomic designed handle. The handle on the SMC is practically useless. Now we're going to look at cord quality and cord length. Now older SMCs, this is 2000 SMC, have longer cords. So this does not apply to older SMC made fans. However, it applies to the 2000s fans. So let's start with the SMC made, the SMC's cord. Which goes to about here, and I'm using my iPad to hold the two cords down. Now for the Xpelair Taurus T12. Both of these fans are 12 inches, did I not mention? So there we go. It's still going, and it goes to about here. Also, the cord, even though it's yellowed and frayed in some places, feels better made on the Xpelair Taurus. Note that this is a replacement plug, but the cord and this plug that I've fitted, whereas the plug's not applied, so I'm just going to use the cord. The cord is better quality on the Taurus. It is also thicker. So giving the Taurus 2 points in cord length. Now we're going to perform an airflow test. These fans are now hooked up to an extension lead, as you can see here, plugged it into the hall. And my high-tech airflow testing device is a nice sheet of A4 paper, which we'll use to measure airflow. This is the SMC made fan start up to low. This is the Xpelair Taurus's start up to low. Now bear in mind that the Taurus needs some oil, so it's not going to be performing to its full extent. Also, startup time is going to be one of the things in this challenge. The the CD started up quicker. However, so the CD gets a point there. Now that we have both fans on, we'll get our high-tech airflow testing device to a sheet of paper, and we'll see how far the fans can move them around. Now for the Taurus. Believe it or not, they're actually evenly matched on low, so they both get a point there. Now we're going to switch these fans up to medium. Get my airflow testing device. Remember, the Xpelair Taurus is not performing to its full extent. The Xpelair is actually more powerful on medium, but there's not much difference between them, so the Xpelair gets a point for that. Now we're going to switch the fans up to high. First for the XCD. Now for the Taurus. Wow, I'm impressed. The Taurus is more powerful on high, so the Taurus gets a point there. Now for coast down. Ready for the coast down? Here we go. Surprisingly, the SMC made fan has a better spin down, so it gets a point for that. Now I'm going to engage oscillation on each fan, and now we're going to see which fan oscillates slower. The slower oscillation, the better. And we're also going to see which fan oscillates further. Now, before I even go on, the Xpelair Taurus, all Xpelair Taurus fans have one feature that's going to win over the SMCs and any other fan for that matter. It doesn't have that feature. And that is the Xpelair Taurus has a safety feature. If it hits something, it will stop the oscillation, so the fan doesn't prevent it getting damaged. Anyways, now we're going to move on to the test, and we're going to see which fan oscillates further and slower. Here we go. It's high on the CD. Now this is medium of oscillation. this slow oscillation. And he's off. Now we're going to do the Taurus. Now to engage oscillation on the Taurus, you turn it anti-clockwise to engage it, and to disengage it, you turn it clockwise. Now notice that the clips on these fans on the greys aren't as good as the ones on the browns. So I'll fiddle the grill there. There we go. So now we're going to do high with oscillation on the Xpelair Taurus. Here we go. Here's high. Medium. And last but not least, low. Now disengage oscillation by turning it clockwise. And he is off. The Xpelair Taurus has a wider and slower oscillation, which means that if you don't want the fan to oscillate too fast, like on some fans, and need the air to get circulated around nice and slowly, that makes the Taurus the better fan for oscillation. And it having the safety feature also gives it an extra point. So 2 points to the Taurus and 0 points to the SMC for that round. Now we're going to do the Xpelair Taurus. Now to engage these fans, you have to turn a dial to oscillate the fan, make the fans oscillate. Turn it. I can't remember which way it is. It's either clockwise or anti-clockwise. I can't remember. So if it oscillates, then we'll have to put that into the bloopers. Anyways, here we go. This is high oscillation on the Taurus. And you know what? You're turning it anti-clockwise, so that's going in the bloopers. This makes the Taurus the better fan out of the two. With the Taurus scoring 17 and the SMC scoring 8. Oh. So the Xpelair Taurus is the winner. Thanks for watching the video and see you in the next video.